What are you doing?
Oh, hey, Angus. Bought my wife a Christmas present.
This old Jeep?
Yep.
Looks like it don't run and it's rusty.
Yep.
You know Christmas is next week, right?
I'm well aware of that.
Think you can get it running by then?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Hey, you know it's cold and raining, right?
Yes, Angus, I know. You mind if I get back to work?
You should have just bought her a puppy.
Thanks, Angus. But I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh. You look permanently sponsored by Motor Oil.
Why are you driving my truck?
Can I borrow your truck?
What's up, fam? Welcome to another episode of Grubbing Gas. And yes, as you probably could tell, I have bit off more than I could chew with another project, but this one is special because, well, it's for my wife's Christmas gift. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Christmas is next week. Well, you probably don't know that because you're watching this after the fact, but Christmas is next week. It's raining, it's cold, and yeah, it's been sitting for a long time, but this is what she wants, and I want to make her Christmas special. So let me give you the grand tour. What you're looking at here is a 1979 Jeep Cherokee Chief wide track S model, I believe is what it's called. And yes, it's covered in green moss, but it is beautiful in my eyes, and I'm pretty sure she's going to find it beautiful as well. None of the rims are the same. That's okay. We got a fix for that. It's got a little bit of damage here. No big deal. We can fix that. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. The grill is in perfect shape. It's got a little brush guard here on the front. I'm going to have to get some blinkers. But look under the hood. Oh, yes. That, I believe, is the 360 V8. These trucks came with two options, the 360 V8 and the inline 6. And judging by everything that's under here, the ignition's been upgraded to an MSD. That's the fuel line. Fuel line is disconnected from the fuel pump. That might be bad. Oh well, we'll get there. And looks like the fuel line is connected to the carburetor. We got a belt here for the power steering. We don't need AC. Ooh, we do need an alternator though, so that could be a problem keeping us charged. Probably gonna have to go buy a belt. Let's take a look at this and see if we have any coolant, because that'll start to tell us the story really quickly if we don't have coolant. All right, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is beautiful green coolant. And no, I have not topped anything off. This is exactly how I bought it. So I want to give a big shout out to my brother-in-law, Kevin, as he helped me broker this deal for my wife's Christmas. Going to try to make it super, super special. All right, what do we got back here? Looks like somebody's messed with the wiring a little bit. I hope that is not indicative of a hard start issue or no start issue. That's electronics. Let's see what the brakes look like. Oh, okay. Front reservoir's full. Back reservoir. Okay. We probably got a leak in the rear brakes, but that's okay. We don't need rear brakes. Front brakes will get us stopped somewhat. Oh, that's a beautiful engine. All right, take a look down this side here. Got the manual lockout hubs, lock-in, lockout hubs, and really straight, clean body lines too. It's got rust in the usual spots, but nothing terrible yet. Let's see if this thing's open. Look at that. We've got no rusted doors. That's good. It's got the old seats. Look at that. Yeah, the header could use some work. Looks like it's a stick shift. And let's see, some lug nuts. A little towel covering the floor. No, that may not be good. Oh yeah, there's daylight. Well, that's okay, because my brother-in-law told me we might have some issues here with the floor pans, so I took the liberty before getting in here to order some off of the internet. That's some old Grizzly, and I have a set which I hope they fit sitting over there in the truck. All right, so we got a good closing door here ish. Very good. And that looks like this is the electric rear glass. So you should be able to, oh yeah, look at that. Stick a key in it, turn it, and the window rolls down. All right, moment of truth. Let's see how this fuel smells. I was told it ran when parked. Of course, everybody says that, right? Ran when parked. Ooh, that's rank. We're gonna have to drain that. Okay. Yeah, none of the rims match, but that's okay. Like I said before, I have a solution for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some ventilation, some built-in ventilation on this side too. Do we have a clutch pedal? Oh yeah, we got clutch. Sweet. Brake pedal, iffy. Accelerator works. Let's see here. Goes into those gears. Yep. I'll be. Yes. Okay. I wonder if these back floor pans are rusted out. I don't know. It'd be hard to tell. Oh, back there looks okay, but once we get that glass down, that will tell the rest of the story. I think this is really neat right here, y'all. Look at that. Look at that Chief logo. Yeah, this is the Cherokee Chief. I believe it's an S wide track is what it's called, wide track. And look at the miles. There's no way that's original, but it could be. It's more likely to be 166,673, or maybe 266,73. I don't know, but really cool. It's got these neat little push buttons. There's your heat. There's your defrost. Cool, because it has AC, warm. Look at the fan selector switch. See, these old vehicles, they don't make it like this anymore. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. Oh, hey, look at that. There's an electric. That must be for the glass in the back, to raise and lower the glass. Too cool. Yeah, look at that. I guess, well, where's the horn? That must be the horn. I'm excited. Let's get to work on this thing. Yes, Christmas is 1 week from tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm sure going to try. And it's raining and it's cold. Let's just get to work. One of the first things I want to check is the oil to see what the color is, if it's got any water in it. All right, that is actually full, and it's a nice black color, so that's a good sign. Get the dipstick back in. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put a battery in it and just bump the starter to see if it will even try to turn over. There's our positive, there's our negative. This battery should be hot. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if you guys have seen any of my other videos, but this battery has been featured more than once. This old Never Start. For a Never Start, it started a lot of vehicles. All right, I got the battery on. I'm not seeing any smoke yet. That's good. I'm just gonna go bump the key and let's see if it does anything. Nothing. We'll try tightening these down and see if that makes a difference. I'm seeing some sparks, like it's trying to draw amperage. This old battery's seen better days. I'll tell you that right now. All right, Take two. Let's see if we see anything happen here in the engine bay. Yes! Oh, that's the best news all day, folks. She turns over, so she's not stuck. And she doesn't sound like she's lacking compression, because this is a hot battery. All right, next thing we're going to do is see if we can get some fuel up to this bad boy and see if she'll bust off. Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. Now, the only way I know to kill it, since the key won't turn off, is to pop a coil wire. So that'll be the way I kill it. That's MSD ignition, so I may be in for a big shock, especially with all this rain. Y'all seem to prepare for me. I don't know if this next move is genius, redneck, or insanity, but I got one of these Edelbrock electric fuel pumps. You've seen these before in my previous videos, and this is to the fuel tank. So what I'm gonna do to get that old nasty gas out is I'm gonna hook up the fuel line coming from the tank to my electric fuel pump. See if we can't pump that nasty fuel out. If we can, and it doesn't clog up the foot or the sock at the bottom, then there's a good chance we can put fresh fuel right in the tank without having to drop it. Because I don't know if you've seen a tank on one of these Jeeps, but it's a sort of midship tank, and you'd have to have the truck pretty high off the ground to get it out. I don't have a car lift out here. I'm literally behind someone's shop in the country, and so the only way to get the old fuel out is going to be to drain the tank another way. So I'm going to put this in right here into a bucket, and I'm going to put these leads on the battery and see if we can get some fuel out and see what kind of fuel it is, if it's really nasty varnished fuel or if it's okay fuel to run the truck on. All right, we're back with an old pan, and I'm going to attempt to connect these up, see if any fuel comes out. This could end up being a disaster because that thing's pointed up. I'll connect these over here with a pair of vice grips. There's my hot. And we're going to connect negative. See if it pumps the old fuel out. Oh yeah, there's some more gas. And it stinks. Whoo boy. All of you who turn wrenches know when you see that old stuff like that, that's varnish. And that tank is full of it. Now that dirt you see, that's not rust. It's coming out fairly clean. That's just dirt from this old dog food bowl that I found over in the side of the shed over there. So, but yeah, I don't know how full this tank is, but we're gonna try to pump as much of this out as we can and put some fresh fuel back in it. That way we can use the fuel pump that's on board this truck, pending that it works, and get this thing to bust off. All right, I went looking and I found an old gas can laying back there in the barn that's not being used, so we don't create a bio mess out here. I'm going to go ahead and siphon all that or pump all that old gas into this can. We'll come back when I got it all out. All right, now that we've got the fuel drained out, I just hooked that bottom fuel line back up to the fuel pump, and I'm tightening down the hose clamp. I don't know if I got all the old gas out, but I got a lot of it out, so we'll see. Anyway, so the fuel line is hooked back up to the fuel pump. Fuel pump is hooked to the carburetor. There's an inline fuel filter right there. Looks to be okay. So now we're going to go around to the back side and we're going to put some fresh fuel in. Similar to how I evacuated the old gas, we're going to put fresh gas in it. And you can see I've got a boat tank here on a block, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick this electric fuel pump, same one we just used to pull old gas out of the tank, into the inlet of the gas tank here. Hey, don't judge me. If it works, is it really dumb? There we go. So we're going to open that up, and then to power it, I got my trusty Harbor Freight booster pack that I'm going to, or jump pack here, that I'm going to turn on. And if everything goes like I plan, we're going to pump 5 gallons of fresh 87 octane into this old tank. Could somebody say, what would MacGyver do? Like I said, if it works, is it really dumb? Or if it blows me up, I guess it's dumb. Hopefully we don't get none of that. All right. Firing up the booster pack and giving her the power. It works. Make sure this valve is open, and we'll come back when this 5 gallons of fresh gas is in that tank. All right, we got most of that good gas dumped in the tank back there. We've got our fuel line hooked up here. We've got our battery reconnected. So I'm gonna say a prayer and turn the key, and let's see if we can get this thing to bust off. And runs away with us or whatever, we're gonna grab a pair of insulated handle channel locks and pop that coal wire. All right, here goes nothing. It would appear we're getting some fuel into the fuel filter here, so I'm going to give it a little prime and then see if it'll bust off, and maybe the prime will help it start. I'm not going to lie, that was a dead wasp, and it still scared me. Wasp's no joke. We're going to give her a little whiff of gas. Also got my booster pack hooked over there, and we're going to give her a little prime using this old grizzly can. See if we can't get her to bust off. I don't want flames jumping up under here, so I'm gonna put that back on. We don't need no fire today, except in the combustion chamber. All right, boost is on. Give it a shot. She's got spark, ladies and gentlemen. Promising. Baby. Woohoo! And she's not knocking. She's not ticking. Oh, she's spitting fuel everywhere though. I need to shut her down. Woo! Oh man, to tell you guys I'm excited is a massive understatement. Whew. That's not only a running 360, that's a good running 360. At least I think it's a 360. But guys, we have passed critical phase number 1 of Wifey's Christmas. We got it running. Now we got to get it up off these flats. We got to get us some brakes. And we got to see if she will move forward and backward. All right, so change of pace. Where we left off, we had fuel, but it was spilling everywhere. But we decided, since it's still raining, this is day 2, that gonna get these rims cleaned up, because obviously you saw all the rims don't match. Get these rims cleaned up, and then we're gonna get them to the tire shop, get the tires installed. And I have some very special guests slash helpers with me today. And I shouldn't say helpers, because they really did bust it to help me get these rims and tires out of the back of the truck. So, there's my girl Nikita. There's my boy Noah. Nikita's gonna be camera woman, and Noah is gonna be pressure washer. What y'all think?
Wonder Woman, camera woman.
Wonder Woman, camera woman, that's right. All right, here we go. What could go wrong? Don't you tell them, you watching this video, don't tell these kids who the mystery recipient is. I can't speak. Shit.
No.
How'd they find it? You're not supposed to know that. Okay.
You know, I actually, in my head, I was saying.
Well, okay, you watching this video, if you see this, shh. It's after Christmas.
Guys. If you see our Uncle Kevin, he's always wearing a hat, and he lives in the country, and he lives in a camper. Don't tell him that Dad got him tires, or I will buy a spider and I'll make it crawl up your nose.
Sheesh.
When you're sleeping.
That's pretty terrifying. She's not scary at all. All right, so without further ado, I'm giving the camera to camera woman Nikita. I have no idea what she's gonna film, so I apologize.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, can I go?
Just about, buddy, let me pay. Don't film my booty.
What are you doing, boy? I'm pressure washing.
Go for it.
Sticky water.
All right, Noah. Let her rip, tater chip. And now Noah wants to run the camera. I have no idea what you're gonna see.
I guess. Kids, don't try this at home.
Kids, I think we did a good job.
I did.
What do y'all think?
I
All right.
did. I did.
Now to get these to the tire shop, get these, put on those.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shipley's Donut Break. Just like that, we got mounted rims and tires. We're back in business. Good morning, it is day 3 of the project, and you're probably saying, well, you are dragging this out. Well, it's not by choice, but I do have good news. Ponderosa Coffee Company is the proud sponsor of Grub and Gas for this video. Y'all watch this.
Wintertime blues got you down? Not with a hot cup of Ponderosa coffee. Ethically sourced from around the world and proudly roasted in Arkansas. Ponderosa coffee is just what you need to take the edge off the winter blues. Check us out online at www.ponderosa.com. Stay warm, my friends.
One of the things I noticed before getting rims the other day is that this thing has a set of lock lugs on it. Now I don't know where the lock lug tool is, so I went on Amazon and found this. It's a twist socket set. So basically these have teeth inside of them that allow them to grab a hold of just about anything. See that? And twist it off. So we should be able to lock it on here and just take that lock lug loose. So we just find the right size. Whichever one fits, that one fits. Then we put our impact wrench on it. And hypothetically, we should be able to just twist it off. Oh, I need an extension. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get the other side. All right, where's the lock lug? There it is. Well, this one's gonna be a little trouble child, so we'll have to hammer this on here. There it goes. Boom. Lock lugs removed. Now, the other day when we were in here getting this thing running, I seem to recall there being some lug nuts. Yeah. I just hope, these are the right size for this truck. These came with the truck, so there's a good chance they actually work for the truck. Let's try it. There goes nothing. Well, I'll be. Yeah, buddy. And I don't know about y'all, but I think chrome against black looks really cool. And so we got wifey these rims. These are gonna look good against those black rims. Oh, that looks really good under there. Surprisingly, I was thinking we'd have some frame rot or some serious rust. No, we don't. Even though it's got floor pan rot, the chassis and everything looks phenomenal. All right, now for the moment of truth. See how these new wheels and tires look on there. That looks pretty good. What do y'all think? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, y'all, I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's do the other side. That last one is always a booger. There we go. Same story. Frame looks really good over here. All right. Yes. So her stance is already improved. Like, seriously, look at that stance. From when we first laid eyes on her to now. She just looks so good. She looks happy again. She looks like a Jeep whose life has come back. Look at that, y'all. We ain't even done the front ones. It's all right. We're gonna bring you back to life, old girl. And then we're gonna give you to Donna. And she's gonna love you for the rest of your life. Hey, there's my screwdriver. Like I mentioned before, I bought some floor pans for this thing, and I started tearing this out yesterday, but I'm gonna remove all this now, and you guys, you're not gonna believe this. I mean, it's for a truck without a rusted out chassis. Floor pan's pretty dang rusty. You see that? So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that patched up before, or at least not a permanent patch. Oh, before Christmas, a permanent patch. I can't speak today, y'all, but at least we're gonna get this crud out of here. Maybe try to fit those pads in, or those pans in that I bought. So wish me luck. I'm definitely gonna need to get a shop vac in here, that's for sure. But I think we can get those pans in here at least temporarily to do the Christmas gift, and then I wonder how. Oh yeah, what's this carpet I can get out of here? The hump seems to be, yeah, that looks to be good. No rust there. Just the rust starts right here where the feet go, and just continues on around. I think what happened was this carpet got soaked, and it just continued to hold the moisture and rot these on both sides. So yeah, a little floor pan work, but as long as she's got a solid body, that's all that matters to me. Well, this is great. This is going to be so exciting. Y'all think she's going to be excited? I hope so. Another critical task we've got to hit today is see if she'll actually move. All this work is for naught if she will not go into gear. So, and if you all remember last time, we had a fuel leak starting right here, spitting fuel out of this thing pretty rapidly. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this short section and this short section, and then we're going to put a battery in it and try it again and see what happens. But if we can get that fixed, these hoses, that hose does not feel that bad. And like I said, she's still holding antifreeze. It's got one belt for power steering. I wonder if it's got any power steering fluid. Probably not. I don't see anything. Well, we'll add some. And then we got to top off that brake fluid and see if she'll stop. So let me get to work on those fuel lines. All right, we got that fuel line issue fixed. And so what we want to do now is see if we can repeat the success of yesterday, get this thing to start up. And if we can, back her up, get them other two tires on. You don't think we can get her to bust off again? I think so. I got a bigger battery this time. Give her a few more amps. That she'll fit, that is. Oh yeah, she fits. What is that saying? If it fits, it ships. Okay, yeah, it's not this line of work. It's okay. My humor's lost on my wife too. Sometimes. You know, I love to tell dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. That one takes a minute. All right, so we got our fuel leak fixed, we think. We've got our battery hooked up, a new one, a hot one. We got tires on the back that aren't flat. So I'm gonna go around and hit the key, and y'all let me know if you hear it start. Almost like it never sat up. Well, there's one big perk, and we don't have any fuel leaking. So that's good. We'll lower this hood down just a little bit. You can appreciate just how beautifully quiet she runs. But look at the exhaust. Look at that, y'all. I mean, it stinks. There's no smoke. I think she's been just sitting here crying for somebody to get her running again. She wasn't done with life, and now she's getting a new life with my wife. Oh, I'm a poet and don't know it. Okay, I'll quit. All right, big moment. Let's see if it moves. Well, not only does she move, she's quiet as a mouse. Oh, the transmission's not quiet. It's pretty noisy. Listen to that engine. Have you ever seen something so beautiful, set up for so long, and start up so amazingly? I mean, just look at her, y'all. And she stops. I actually had a little bit of brake pedal. So, yeah. All right, so before I get a little too carried away, let's shut her down. Let's top off her brake fluid. Let's change out these front wheels and tires. And let's put some power steering fluid in her so I can actually turn the front wheels. Because I couldn't hardly turn the wheels. Oh, man. She's a beaut, y'all. And no drips, nothing dripping underneath. What? I hate to borrow another line, but what? No way. This is incredible. All right, here we go. We have front brakes for sure. Back brakes is iffy, but when I had the back wheels off, I did not see any wet spots on the drums, so that's a pretty good sign. Also, the inside of this thing is not all rusty, so I'm gonna say it's got a good shot at being able to hold the brakes at least until I can do the big presentation on Christmas morning. I'm a little bit excited, y'all. I just had to FaceTime my brother-in-law. Kevin, thank you, sir. You are a godsend, helping me find this, or broker this deal for this Christmas gift for my wife. I appreciate it. I hope God blesses you and Dana mightily. Dana, thank you for letting Kevin aid me in my craziness here of an insane Christmas gift that may or may not have been ready in time. It may still not be ready in time for Christmas, but hey, we're gonna try. Also, something you can use to give your carburetor a sporting chance is the Berryman B12. It's good stuff. I'm gonna dump this entire can in the tank, and then on the way to the car wash and to fill up the fuel, hopefully this will get in there and start cleaning all the gunk out of the carburetor and fuel system. All right, so I think we've given our fuel system a fighting chance now. We'll see. Not bad. It's actually got somebody really loved this thing. It's got drilled and slotted rotors, y'all. What the heck? My wife, you'll be glad to hear that. She'd be like, what's drilled and slotted rotors? Love you, Bo. Yeah. So, for my beautiful wife, who's watching this now, potentially, the Chevy, and everyone else who's watching, the Chevy 6-bolt and the Jeep AMC 6-bolt, they're the same bolt pattern. That's how I was able to smoke screen these rims past my wife. I told her they're for a Chevy. She would have never guessed they were also for a Jeep. Take that one to the bank, fellas. I want to show y'all something really cool about this Jeep. So everything I own has, you know, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or just 2 marks. But these lock-in hubs, or lockout hubs, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. And they twist. Look at that. They work. This thing is, it just keeps getting cooler by the second, okay? All right. We'll get loosened up. Yeah, I'll do it. Thanks. Oh, it's not. That's it. We're there. I have no idea if this power steering even works, and I don't think I have enough fluid to make it work. We're going to put a little bit in it and then get some more. We'll get some more. We'll be right back faster than I can hit the stop button on this camera. All right, we're about to take her on her maiden voyage, post getting it running and new wheels and tires, to a car wash. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we're gonna try. We gotta get her cleaned up. She's really dirty. I mean, she's she looks like she sat in the forest for some years and gained a really uncanny, unnatural green color to her. So we gotta get that off of there. Plus you can't see through the windows. Just can't appreciate her beauty until all this green sludge is off. Plus, I mean, who gives a Christmas gift with that much moss on it or whatever that is? Yeah, we're gonna get her cleaned up. All right, guys, I'm talking because I'm stalling because I'm afraid I'm gonna break down between here and the car wash, but let's just do it. What the heck? It's an adventure. Woo! She's noisy with them floors out. Got a little bit of brakes. Woo! Well, there's third gear. trick's gonna be keeping her from rolling away, because I can't shut her off. All right, first time at the gas pump. Let's see what we can do. Let's fill her up. Look at that. No major drips. Got a little bit back there on that pinion, but on the engine and vitals, no drips. And so far she's not overheating, so that's all good. We might have us a dang good engine here. Well, it may be a little bit early to tell. Let's get this thing full. How you doing? Good. All right. Success. All right, let's see if she'll bust off. Yeah. All right, car wash, here we come. I think. This one just keeps asking for quarters. her rinse and see what we did. Ooh boy, she's dirty. Oh yeah, much nicer. She is certainly looking a lot better. Look at her. What a beaut. You can actually see through the back glass into the truck now. Look at that. Oh, that thing was noisy. I didn't realize how noisy it was till it turned off. Look at this. Now we can get her hopefully fired back up and get her back to a friend's house and get her stashed away for Christmas. Yeah, Boo Boo looks a little nastier now that it's cleaned up, but it's okay. She's worth it. We'll get it fixed up. All right, let's try to get her home. Y'all say a prayer for me.
Hey,
Dang it, Angus. Don't walk up on me like that.
you know it's Christmas Eve, right?
Yes, I do. And?
Well, that ain't how you put in floor pans.
I know, Angus. It's just a temporary fix to cover the holes. I'll get a welder to put them in after Christmas.
Uh-huh. Well, if she don't like your gift, I got something she will like.
Get out of here.
I'm going. Oh. Merry Christmas.
Bye, Angus. That guy. Anyway, we do have to get this a little bit cleaned up, and we're gonna just temporarily place the floor pans in with a couple of screws just to cover the holes. Yes, I know it's Christmas Eve, but I like pushing things right up to the limit. Thankfully, my brother-in-law has a generator, and I have a few power tools. So we're gonna get to work cleaning this up and temporarily placing these floor pans so we can show up tomorrow morning with Donna's Christmas gift. Now wish me luck. We got a lot of that rust vacuumed up, but every floor pan in this truck is rusty. I don't know about the very back, but my gut says because this has been allowed to have water sitting in the carpet all these years, that it's probably gonna have floor pans front to back. Now, I've got the front two for the very front, in front of the seats, but I don't have the ones that go under the seats or the back. So looks like I'll be scouring the internet for pans or finding a really good sheet metal shop to fabricate and weld in some new pans. Either way, I love it that the rocker panels, the quarter panels, the frame, everything else on this truck, solid. I don't know if you saw in that time lapse of the vacuum a second ago, but as I pulled the rust off of the supports underneath, the supports themselves were not rusted out. So just a matter of, I think, water sitting in the floors, holding it in the carpet from a poorly sealed up cabin. So I'm stoked. And see if I can get the back window down so we can clean up the back. Well, it's trying. Definitely needs some lubrication and some help. See if I can wiggle it a little bit, get it moving again. If I can just get this tailgate down, I can open the backside up and lubricate everything, make it work again. Good enough. Let's see if this tailgate will open. All right, and this one's probably a lot like the Bronco. Y'all can see it, I can't. Pinch. Pull. Oh yeah. I don't think we broke anything. That's always good. Oh, that wiring looks like it has been pinched pretty dang good. Sheesh. Good thing we uncovered this when we did, huh? All right. So I guess to lubricate it, we need to take this panel right here, all these screws out. We should be able to get to the mechanism and lubricate it, I hope. And this is like a spring to aid with the lift. Hey, look at that, a spare tire holder. How cool is that? Guess over here. Guess over here. What's that? Oh, okay, valve cover clamps. Also got a piece of body trim there. The bottom of the jack. Nice. Let's see here. Got a little rust there, but nothing terrible. Nothing that can't be fixed. Oh, she's a beaut. All right, let's see if we can get this window mechanism lubricated and get this glass rolling up and down again. Rigid to the rescue. Hey, there's your free slogan, Rigid. Don't forget me. You take that and make money with it. Rigid to the rescue. Yes, I'm using Milwaukee bits. It's fine. You can mix brands. Let's see if these will come out. Look at that. All right, there's our mechanism. It looks like it's got a lot of lithium grease on it. My guess is that these tracks are what are sticking because there's a lot of rust. If you look right there, there's rust in the tracks. So what I think I'm going to do, that electric motor goes there, grabs that gear. These two gears mesh and they pull that. So if I had my guess, I'd say these tracks are what our problems are. So I'm going to grab some PB Blaster and lubricate these tracks. Can't quite get to that because the window is down, but we'll get to what we can. And then we'll roll this up partially and see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and lubricate all the points here that move. Oh yeah, all the trim around the back window is completely shot. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we'll probably find some. But this track in here, there's nothing. So it allowed rainwater to just come in here uninhibited. All right, we're going to try this window up and down a couple more times, and then I think we'll be ready to pile all the extra parts here in the back, close this, clean the glass, and then roll it up, and well, back it out, of course. And I realize that is not a permanent fix. That's just what I did to make it where on Christmas morning my wife could at least get in it and take a ride or drive it. Well, she's got to learn how to drive a stick first. But, and also to show her that we've got the beginnings of her floor pan replacement. So there's 2 that she doesn't have to hunt down, and the rest we'll figure it out. But looks a heck of a lot better than big holes in the floor, if I do say so myself. All right, let's clean the back out and let's get this glass cleaned up. We're almost out of time. This glass is pretty nasty. Let me show you up close just how bad it is. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So I am going to do my best to clean it up and give you guys a peek at it afterwards. See how this good old spray away glass cleaner. See what it does. Check this out. Woo! Like it's not even there. Y'all take a look at these windows. They cleaned up nice. I got to roll this one up. Look at this. I mean, mirror, baby, mirror. Look at that. Speaking of mirror, listen to those doors close. Look inside. Ain't she a beaut? Also, something I discovered. If you got moldy door panels or seats, the glass cleaner works to clean door panels. Look at that. And seats. Oh man. Well, I've done all I can do. I have gotten the text message that it is time for me to get home, essentially, and get cleaned up to go to Christmas Eve festivities. So I am signing off until Christmas morning, which is tomorrow morning, where my brother-in-law will follow me over here, and we're gonna hook the battery up, start it up, and I'm gonna drive it to her and let you guys see the big reveal. I hope she likes it. Y'all think she'll like it? It came from a place of love, and I know she loves these. So that's like 2 loves. That's like love squared. It should work. We got rid of Angus, big bonus too. So I guess I'm signing off. I'll see y'all in the morning. Merry Christmas Eve. It's Christmas morning, and here we are. Now, the trip I've got to make today is significantly longer than the one I took to the car wash the other day. So, you guys send up a prayer for me, and also that Donna likes it. So, headed your way, honey. Merry Christmas. I hope you like it. Here it goes. I'm nervous. You can open your eyes.
I did not know.
Why do we have another vehicle?
Why'd you get in our vehicle?
She said, "Why'd you get another vehicle?"
Dana's jealous
That's a stick shift.
You got to learn to drive a stick. You will learn. Do you remember the rims and tires for Kevin?
Yeah. Oh, they were for this?
Because the Chevrolet and the Jeep have the same bolt pattern.
That's my Christmas present, not mom's.
She's OG everything. Oh, and look here.
Hey, Dad.
Roll this up. It's got a hand roll window. Move your hand.
Don't have to worry about
Hey,
getting
Dad.
the windows
Dad,
stuck.
I'm jealous of the kid. You know why?
You are jealous?
You know why?
Why?
You know the Fireworks collection we've been trying to get?
Yeah.
We get the whole collection.
Oh
now.
my goodness.
I do. And the fact that they still look that good,
I want to see.
and the door panels when you're done.
No, you're not getting it.
What
I'm
do you
sorry.
think?
I'm keeping that. Thank
What do
you.
you think?
It's awesome. I'm glad it's running.
That's what I've been working on.
it's running smoother than any of them I've ever seen. This
Yeah. All right, we're going for the inaugural run in Wifey's new Jeep Cherokee wide track. Guess what do you think?
Pretty excited. Nervous all the same time. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
A, it's stick shift. I don't know how to drive it. B, it needs a lot of work.
It does. She's a project.
Yeah.
But I hope this was a good Christmas present.
It was.
I literally had first date nerves,
Really?
like I was asking you out for the first time.
Why?
I don't know,
How
but
did you think I was gonna react?
I didn't know. From the Grub and Gas family to yours, y'all want to say it? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's go for a ride.